you say you don't. I'd even like to discuss it with you, but you won't. Yeah, and half the time you're on my mind, and it makes things go a little more slowly. So if you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me or let me down easy. Won't you please make it easy on me? I guess it's been a long time, so I'm thirsty for love. And you know a little affection could get the job done. So won't you hold my hand or be half a man? Tell me honestly how I fit into your plans. If you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me or let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please make it easy on me? I'm not trying to push you, but my heart is on my sleeve. And it's strange, since it's usually under lock and key. This isn't a game, don't let me have taken it out in vain. Don't make me sing another song about how you're stringing me along. Yeah, if you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me, let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please, make it easy? Oh, make it easy, please, make it easy on me. Good morning, everyone. What's going on? Good morning, Joseph, Donald, Michelle, Brent. Great to have you all here. What's up? Bonjour, Janice. It's been a little while. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Crooner Coffee Hour today. We're doing, for the month of July, we're doing a Crooner Coffee Hour every day for the month of July, and it's, I don't even know what day it is, the 22nd. So this is our 22nd stream in a row. Thank you. I know some of you, Joseph, you've been here every stream, I think. I don't think I've noticed you miss one. So thanks for being here and for supporting me, everybody. It's so great to have you all here. Today, all the different days have themes, and today's theme is Writer Wednesday, so I'm doing all original songs today. If you need a refresher on song titles and want to submit a request, by all means, please check out the pinned comment that has a list of all of the songs that I could do for you today. It's wonderful to have you. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Carrie. Thank you so much, Carrie, for becoming a patron. It's so wonderful to have you over there, and Brent, you as well. I replied to your message earlier, Brent. Hopefully you got that. Alrighty, awesome. Hi, Jackie. Great to have you. How are you doing? All right, let's see. We have a request, Maria. Great to have you as well. Request from Joseph for this original song of mine called Just a Dreamer. I'm gonna do for you. Here we go. Have you ever been a casualty of some sad miscommunication, that no matter how you try to rectify, there'd be no reconciliation? So you think it was not meant to be, and try to press on despite neither sorry nor hopeful, neither proud nor contrite, for none of those you just that heartbreak quite right. Maybe you are just a bit flighty, maybe you are just a bit vain, and maybe you're more than what a few simple words could ever attempt to explain. Maybe you've got eyes that are too full of stars, you're one who always shoots for the moon. Maybe you're just a dreamer, and maybe that is alright too. Maybe you are used to always taking the hit, and maybe you've thrown a few, and maybe you wish you could try it again, start over and make it anew. You just want to make a special connection, but don't know how to follow through. Maybe you're just a dreamer, and maybe that is alright too. Sometimes you get lost in thought and you drift, and sometimes to fit in you can overcommit. Sometimes a memory catches you on its corner and you try your best to free yourself from it. Sometimes you say things you wish you thought through, and do things you wish you could go back and undo. But shouldn't it be the love that you gave, which is the thing that's remembered of you? Maybe you are a bit of a genius, and maybe you're heavy without. Maybe you've got a mind full of ideas, but not enough life left to carry them out. Maybe you are just a bit unrefined, but you've learned a thing or two. Maybe you're just a dreamer, and maybe that is alright too. Because sometimes you get lost in thought and you drift, and sometimes to fit in you can overcommit, and sometimes a memory catches you on its corner and you try your best to free yourself from it. Sometimes you say things you wish you got through, and do things you wish you could go back and undo. But shouldn't it be the love that you gave, which is the thing that's remembered of you? Maybe you are a bit of a genius, maybe you're heavy without. Maybe you've got a mind full of ideas, but not enough life left to carry them out. Maybe you are just a bit unrefined, but you've learned a thing or two. Maybe you're just a dreamer, but dreamers can do just fine too. Go on and do your dreamer you. Go on and do your dreamer you. Go on and do as dreamers do. Thank you so much, Joseph. That was a request from Joseph. That's an original song of mine called Just a Dreamer, requested by Joseph. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is Writer Wednesday, so I'm doing all original songs. If you need a refresher on what some of the songs are called, or you just want to see what's on the request list, what is possible for me to do today, I have a request list in the pinned comment and in the description of this video. Thank you so much, Amy, Joseph, and Janice, for the tip jar love. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And good morning, Jonathan. Great to have you. Corinne, Brian, Todd. I'm so glad that you came too, Janice. Great to have you. Brian, did you see that the 7 songs in 7 days, the first day was your prompt? I'm not sure if you've had a chance to check it out yet, but yeah, it was a song based on your prompt. So thank you so much, everyone, for those of you who are patrons, it's been really fun to get to create some special songs together. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. I think next request is kind of a slow one, so I'm going to do this one from Brian first, and then I'll circle back to yours, Todd. Thank you. This is an original tune. We're out doing all original songs today. This one's called Nobody Sleeps, and it's about two platonic friends that have an enlightening conversation where they realize they might have feelings for one another, and they say, okay, why don't we just take a break, take a breather, let's sleep on it, and kind of reassess this in the morning. But then, of course, because it's just such a mind-boggling thing, neither of them can sleep. So it's called Nobody Sleeps. She says she has to think it over. She says she's got to go to bed. She says it's I've lost my composure. I'd just as soon have lost my head. So as they retire to separate rooms, they both realize that they're in too deep. After deciding to sleep at night, nobody sleeps. They never talked about it, but they know they'd make a pair. None of their friends would doubt it. They'd wave their hands in the air. So as they retire to separate rooms, they both realize that they're in too deep. After deciding to sleep at night, nobody sleeps. He'd rather never have her than to have to live without her. But she knows she can't go on without making a peep. So she decided if she can't sleep, well then nobody sleeps. He'd rather never have her than to have to live without her. But she knows she can't go on without making a baby. So she decided if she can't sleep, well then nobody, oh dear. If she can't sleep, well then nobody decided. If she can't sleep, well then nobody sleeps. All right, that was a request from Brian. Thank you, Brian. That's Nobody Sleeps. Thank you, Jonathan. Great to have you. Good morning, everybody. All right, next request comes from Todd. And then for the virtual room we play in, Crooner Coffee House, Joseph. Crooner Coffee House. That's what I refer to it as. The imaginary world where I'm performing, yeah. Let's see. Okay, next request comes from Todd. This is a unreleased song. This is from like the Orange Days on Lemon Street era. We almost put it on there and then didn't. But I think we might put it. There's going to be a reissue coming out at some point. They said it was going to come out this summer, but it's already July and I haven't heard anything else about it, so we'll see. Maybe it'll come out this year. Maybe not. A reissue of Orange Days on Lemon Street with some bonus tracks and stuff. But I released that through a label, so they kind of have the authority over it, which is why it isn't on streaming services and stuff, because they changed distributors many years ago and then never like redistributed it, so it's just not been available. You can grab that album from me directly though if you are interested, if you like that album. All right, here we go. This is called Memphis Lee. On these dark roads you might see a man wandering, but let him walk in peace. He's searching the night blindly, and his name is Memphis Lee. Now Memphis grew up fast around some folks that moved too slow, so he learned quick that getting by was best done on one's own. I met him in a city, despite my small town taste. I loved that the comfort of my care for just a while, but got too scared to go that extra mile. He kissed my heart like it was easy. He touched me soft like I was new. But the road ahead was calling, and there was nothing I could do. Yeah, and it left me like a child. Yeah, and it left me like a man. Oh, but you forget Memphis. I do anything I can while he wanders this earth alone, looking for something that he loved more than me. So it's another quiet night alone for my long lost Memphis Lee. Alright, there was a request from Todd for an original song of mine called Memphis Lee. We're doing all original tunes today for today's daily edition of Crooner Coffee Hour. Thanks everyone for being here. If I haven't said hi to you yet, please let me know that you're watching so I can give you a shout. So appreciate it. And thank you to those of you who have recently become patrons. I am currently in the middle of a pledge drive for my Patreon, which is basically where I write, record, and exclusively release a new single every month for my patrons at Patreon. And I do that every month. We've been doing that since March of 2016, so there's tons of stuff there. And then once a year, I do that process where I write a song every day. So I basically speed up the whole process and write a song every day for a week. At the end of the week, it culminates in a exclusive nighttime web concert for just my patrons. And you can try that out for as little as $1 a month. You could try it out for just the 1 month and see if it's something that you're interested in and might have some fun doing. It's really fun. I take prompts from my patrons and then place them in the songs that I write to. So it's pretty cool. And we've got a bunch new patrons for this week, and there's all kinds of other stuff. You can get an exclusive album that's only for patrons. It's another Alone collection, and that's for anyone who pledges at the $5 tier or more. And then we actually also unlocked another secret album yesterday when we hit 75 patrons, which is pretty cool. So that's all songs related to my experience on The Voice, songs I did on for auditions and like the battle rounds and stuff like that. The 100 patron thing is going to be an exclusive digital poster, and then once we get to 150, there will be some more like what I call backstage passes, which are exclusive albums with extra stuff, like sort of interactive album experiences. Cool. So that's what I've got going on this week. I hope you'll check it out. I've got a link for that in the description, and also I can try to type it in here for you. And there's a whole page where you can check out more about that and get all of the details. And of course, I'm happy to answer any questions. But it's pretty cool, and even just like a $1 subscription is so huge for me. So thank you everyone for becoming patrons. Cool. All right, our next request comes from Joseph. This is a song off my second album, Where My Sweetheart to Go. Let's see, I think somewhere in here maybe. All right. stupid face. I miss your stupid face. I miss your stupid face. What if I were to say I was the one who wasn't really good enough? Who would it be to take my place for you? 'Cause these days they aren't the same. Sometimes I miss your stupid face. It's silly, but it's true. I miss your stupid face. 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 What if I were to say that I would wait? Would you say it'd be no use? Alright, that was a request from Joseph. That's Stupid Face. It's a song I have off of a song that's on my album Where My Sweetheart to Go, which came out in 2011. Sorry, Amy, I just saw your comment. I was like trying not to read the whole thing, but it's so sweet of you to comment. Thank you. I was just gonna see where we are. I think we're at 78 patrons right now. It's amazing. And I was gonna see if anyone watching would maybe be a volunteer to get us to 80 during this stream. So you can try it out for $1 and get access to like tons, hours and hours worth of unreleased music, and there's albums in there. So basically you're gonna be getting albums for free, or for $1. You can try it out for just 1 month and see if it's something that you might like, and see if we can get to 80 patrons today. So two people donate $1 and become a patron. That would be amazing. Patrick, great to have you. Thank you so much, Brian. I'm going to do this next request from Lindsay. This is another song off of Where My Sweetheart to Go. I never do this one, so so it's going to be a little bit of a pop quiz for me. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of coffee. And if you'd like to try out, if you'd like to help me get to 80 patrons today, you can either just go directly to Patreon, patreon.com/LexLand, or you can go to the link that I posted in the description or in the comment thread that gives you like a heavy explainer. There's a little video, short video, and then like if you have any questions, it answers all the questions beneath the video. But in the meantime, here's a request from Lindsay for Pas de Deux. Wake up around 4, walk out my bedroom door, get something to drink from the kitchen sink, go back to my bed and rest your head for the last time till we next drink too much of that Thunderbird wine. I don't need another upper hand man to make me feel like this. You say, yeah, I think you need the right thing, and I just don't think I'm it. It goes without saying, it takes two to do a pas de deux. You can have what you want from me, and I'll take what I can get from you. We both have our fare of what could be termed unfair. It'll be over before it gets started. I know I want more, but how much longer will I have to wait for it? I wake up an hour too late. You say you I'm sorry, babe, I say don't worry, it happens all the time. I don't mean having strange men in my bed, but then laugh, bite my lip, and say, well, maybe sometimes. Really though, I know I could, but I know it'd be no good. And anyway, I found I'm over being dick to rhyme. Cause without saying it takes two to do a party done. You can never you word from me, and I'll take what I can get from you. We'll both have our share of what could be turned unfair. It'll be over before it gets started. I know I want more, but how much longer will I have to beg you for it? We'll both have our share of what could be turned unfair. It'll be over before it gets started. I know I want more, but how much longer will I have to beg you for it? All right, that was a request from Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. That's a song off of my second album, Where My Sweetheart to Go, which came out in 2011, and kind of wrote those songs, let's see, between 2007 and 2010 or so, and for a lot of that, most of that, I was living in California still, and I was I was living in LA, and I was doing the hotel cafe thing, and there's definitely like a singer-songwriter thing, like vibe there in those days. So to me, that sounds very much like that time. Thanks, Brian. Thank you. Yes, this is my favorite cup, my favorite mug. My beloved brought it back for me from Disneyland when he and his family went. The best part is that it looks like it's me when I'm sipping it like this. It's my favorite. I love it so much. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has like the little faces, his different faces, expressions. I don't try to get to focus there, but anyway, it's so great. I love it. It's my favorite. Awesome. Okay. I know I've got one more request, at least. Here we go. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for tuning in and for submitting your request. Thank you so much, Brian, for the tip jar love. I so appreciate it. And we've got another request from Brian here. I love this song too, so thanks for asking for it. Other girls might bark and sneer, quite badly at traits that I think might just make a perfect mate. And others yet might squawk and jeer at what I would debate are qualities that might make a good man great. No need to be noble blood or of the upper crust. You are the right stuff to make my heart sing. Diamond in the rough, I don't care. Not you just the way you are, I wouldn't change a thing. Otherwise might waste their lives and wait to some big shift in a husband who will never catch a drift. And others yet might spend their time getting all worked up and miffed, while a man just feels as though he's got short shrift. No need to be quite cute, handle me as you must. I am a belle and I was made to ring. Diamond in the rough, I don't care, I like you just the way you are, I wouldn't change a thing. For you know I never have been one to take the beaten path. I've always had the urge to swim upstream. All I've ever wanted is a love that's built to last, and I'll have that if we bat for the same team. No need to revise, improve, modulate, or adjust. You beat your drum, I'll continue to swing. Think you're not enough, I don't care, I like you just the way you are, I wouldn't change a thing. For you know I never have been one to take the beaten path. I've always had the urge to swim upstream. All I've ever wanted is a love that's built to last, and I'll have that if we bet for the same team. No need to revise, improve, modulate, or adjust. You beat your drum, I'll continue to swing. Think you're not enough, I don't care, I like you just the way you are, I wouldn't change a thing. Just the way you are, I wouldn't change a thing. Just the way you are, I wouldn't change. Except perhaps one little caveat. Will you make me your bride one night? 'Cause other than that I wouldn't change you. Other than that I wouldn't dream to change you. Other than that I wouldn't change a thing. Thank you so much, Brian, for requesting that one, because I love that song. I don't know that I'll ever get tired of playing that song. Thank you. I love it. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. Lindsay did it. Lindsay became a patron, so now we're at 79 patrons. Who's going to be number 80? That would be pretty cool if we hit 80 before the end of the stream. You can try it out for $1, and you already will be able to, even at the lowest tier, you'll be able to get an exclusive Alone album that was unlocked yesterday when we hit 75 patrons. So you at least get that, plus you get hours and hours worth of music that's not available elsewhere, and I would love to have you over there. Even at the lowest tier, it's so fun to have people hanging, and then we're going to do a special patron only web concert next Monday night, so I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Awesome. Yay, so wonderful. I'm so happy to have more of you over there, just because it's so fun to get to spend that extra time with you, get to know you a little bit more intimately, and give you extra stuff. So thank you, everyone. Season became a patron yesterday or earlier this week, as did Brent and Carrie. So thank you, everyone, so much for your support. It really means a lot. And we'll see if we can get to 80 before the end of the stream. That would be awesome. If anyone wants to donate $1 to get us to 80, that would be amazing. You can try it out for just the 1 month and then cancel anytime if you're not into it. Our next request comes from Joseph, and that link is also the one that I was just showing in the video, but you can also grab it in the comment thread or in the description of this video. Okay, this one is we're doing all original songs today. So this is another one of mine that I released last year on Patreon, because everything I write gets released over there exclusively to them and chills there until there's you know, a release that needs to be made. So that's, they're just kind of like, it's kind of like a song limbo. So there are about 100 songs that either will or will not become part of an album someday, and I'd love for you to listen to them and check them out. All right, here we go. This is Something. Could have met you at the airport, rubbing elbows at the terminal F bar, struck up a conversation and never get to know just who you are. Could have caught you in the subway on a morning where I didn't catch my normal plane. Somewhere gets a talking after you ask me my name. How good really are maybes, and might have been how I wish I was. How good really can they be when they can't replace, it'll never be. Without ways forever, you and me. If you'd found me when I was lonely, merely expecting just another dead-end fling, and you told me you'd love me only, well then this could have been something. How good really are maybes, and might have been how I wish I was. How good really can place it'll never be. Without ways forever, you and me. If you found me when I was lonely, merely expecting just another dead end fling, and you told me you loved me only. Well, then this could have been something. This could have been something. This could have been something. That's my little song about about meeting someone really cool at just the wrong time. I feel like that's happened to too many of us, right? Thank you again so much, Lindsay, for becoming a patron, and thank you everyone for being here today. Thanks, Joseph, for the request. I'm all caught up on requests. I'm doing all original songs today, so I have a few ready to go just in case we ran out of requests, but feel free to take a peek at the request list in the description of this video if you would like a refresher on song titles or what have you. And if you've already requested something, don't be shy. Feel free to keep asking for songs. It's more fun that way. Here's one I haven't done in a while, but I love this one quite a lot. I know I can be quite the example of irony. I may be rough around the edges, but I've got a fragile air. Might as well have a sign slapped on my back that says buyer beware. Handling my heart's a delicate affair, so won't you please take care? So far my romances have all but been merely bad hands at rummaging. How much can I score before my counterpart cashes in? In love we know that all is fair until somebody goes on a tear. Handling my heart's a delicate affair, so won't you please take care? Now I don't mean to frighten nor my grasp to tighten, I only mean to make you know. Should you choose to say forever, live and love together, I will never let you go. So before you embark on this bumpy journey, I urge you to consider carefully. Handling my heart's a delicate affair, so won't you please take care? Frighten or my grasp tighten, I only mean to make you know. Should you choose to say forever, live and love together, I will never let you go. So while I don't want you to tread lightly, I urge you to consider carefully. Handling my heart's a delicate affair, so won't you please take care? Oh, such a delicate affair, won't you please take care? Awesome, thank you. All right. I love this idea, Erin. Ooh, thanks, Lindsay. I will definitely do that one for you next. Erin is offering, I wonder how we would make this work. I guess you could just give someone $1. Yes, so the Patreon, the lowest tier at Patreon, if you'd like to try it, Erin is offering to buy someone a membership, like, so for like a month, Erin, if you can answer a trivia question. That sounds kind of fun. Thank you for offering. That's really cool. I love that idea. So I think how we'd have to do it is we'd have to decide on whatever the membership length would be, and then they'll sign up, and then you'll just reimburse them. I think that's how that would work. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Cool. I love that. So, Erin, why don't you do your game? I'm just dying to see what you come up with. This is great. While I do some more requests, I have Yes. Okay. So he'll PayPal you. So you would, if you win the trivia game, we'll see. Hopefully there are enough people that able to play. But we'll do a trivia game, and then if you win, then you'll sign up for a membership, and then Aaron will reimburse you for a month's membership, which is pretty cool and very sweet. Joseph asked how good of of a drummer I am. Have you heard my time? It's not great. I cannot drum. I wish I could. I've tried. My fiance's a drummer, and so he's given me some tips and stuff. But again, we live in a 400 square foot place. We have a drum set up, and so I've never just never had the time. You know, I don't, when am I going to find time to learn how to play the drums? I've always longed to, though. That's like a big one that I've really wanted to get at. All right, let's see. Next request comes from Lindsay. We're doing a bossa again. I was wanting to do this one today, Lindsay, so thanks for asking. So this is a song that I wrote inspired by, have you ever gone on vacation and just like had an amazing time and really loved it and thought like, yeah, I should definitely move here, like because you're just under the spell of being in this whatever gorgeous place, like away from home and your like responsibilities and your normal life, your normal messes. So I went and did some gigging in California, and again, I'm originally from California, but my appreciation for the climate and how beautiful it is there and everything has greatly increased since I've lived away from California for 10 years, or 11 now. Anyway, so I went and did some gigs, and I brought my guitarist friend. Yay, Janice became a patron. Yay, Janice. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Yay, we hit 80 patrons today, guys. That's incredible. I'm sure that the offer still stands if anyone wants to play the trivia game for a membership. Then Aaron will get you set up with a membership if you'd like to play. Anyway, so I took my guitarist friend to California. He had never been before, born and raised in Texas, he was just like a newborn baby in the world. He was so excited, and we had sort of a day off, and we took the ferry. We were in the Bay Area. We took the ferry from Oakland over into San Francisco, and it was just like perfect weather. It was a tiny bit windy, tiny bit too windy, and a little bit cold, but it was perfect weather. And we took the ferry and got to see the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was so great. It was so wonderful. And so I wrote this song about it, kind of inspired by that experience. Isn't it a lovely day? The sun's out, but I don't feel its rays because of just a perfect ocean breeze. Enough to chill, but not to freeze. Let's have a few, but not too many. I don't wanna feel too heavy when I begin to glide like the native birds on the wind. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. How could I stand to still be blue whilst gazing upon this thrilling view? We rock and sway and drift away, an afternoon to disappear, strolling down a promenade, face kissed by the sea salt spray. I devise a plot, my mind reels at the thought. What if we lived here? 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 La da 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 da. da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. Thank you, Lindsay. That's a request from Lindsay for What If We Lived Here. It's a newer song of mine from this year. Anyway, and all of these songs are available for your listening pleasure and download at Patreon. So you can check it out. Check out a membership for as low as $1 for 1 month, and and I'd love to get that into your claws. Janice, thank you so much. Yes, a song written while on the bay. Yes, exactly. I know, I know. Hopefully, we'll all get to go to France, maybe next year, or at least, I don't know. I have to get married at some point. We were supposed to get married this fall, and we're gonna be. My fiance's family is from the Bay Area, and some of my close family is there too. So we were going to get married at his parents' house, just a really small kind of backyard barbecue type thing, nothing crazy. But traveling and stuff, kind of weird. Gathering with a bunch of people, kind of weird right now. So I think we're gonna probably postpone the entire thing until next fall. So maybe I can squeeze in a Europe trip, depending on how things are going at that point. All right, so Erin has this crazy, okay, Erin has this crazy, sorry, it's not crazy, it's just long and a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. Erin is offering to anyone who can answer this trivia question, a membership for my Patreon. So if you get the answer to this right, Erin will gift you I think a 1 month subscription to my Patreon so that you can try it out on him. So there is the question. I'm going to pull it down, but you can read it in the comment thread. But if anyone wants to try to answer that, and if you answer correctly, Erin's going to gift you 1 month of membership to my Patreon for this month, which is a perfect month to be with us because there's tons of content coming at you. I just released an exclusive album to my patrons. Anyone who joins at the $5 or more tier gets another special collection. But Erin is offering the lowest tier membership as a gift to anyone who gets the answer to this trivia question. So if you're interested in trying it and want in for nothing, then maybe give that trivia question a stab. Yes, we thought about that. Jeff's like, Zoom wedding. We thought about it. Well, I've thought about some level of elopement, perhaps. And we've been together so long that we've been together like 7 years, something, and we've been engaged for a few years now too. And it seems just kind of silly for it to drag on this long. Everyone already thinks we're married, so it seems a little silly to let it keep dragging on this long. It's funny that we're having to wait another year, but I think that I will probably regret not doing something if I just kind of go like, oh, this is dumb, let's just get married. So that's sort of, I'm caught between the two. Like we should just do it and like let it be over with already. But I think later down the line, I'll have wished that I'll wish that I had done something. All right. Well, Brian's already a patron. Joseph's already a patron. So we need someone who's not a patron yet to take a stab at this trivia question so that we can get you a Patreon membership as a gift from Erin for 1 month. So you can try it out and join us for this week and join us for the special web concert on Monday. So feel free to, if you're not a patron already, to tell Erin your answer to the trivia question and he'll set you up with a membership. Awesome. Yeah. I know. Yeah, that was the plan. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm still unsure about it. Okay, let's see. I think, am I all caught up on? No, I've got this request from Brian. This is a song from Orange Days on Lemon Street, which is my first album. I don't do this song that often either, so hopefully I can get through it. Let's see. Any good backstory on this one? there, that album is like kind of a breakup album from my first big relationship, um, and then how I like immediately became, not immediately, but quickly after I became just like totally infatuated with a friend of mine, romantically, that when he was like never gonna like me back like that. But we were really close, and we had a good friendship and everything. And so I just like secretly pined for a long time and wrote all these songs about him. So like half the songs on that album are about like trying to get over my last relationship, and the other half are just about like, why don't you love me? So anyways, we would spend a lot of time, like in the evenings, passing the guitar around and, sharing whatever. Well, we're songwriters and stuff, so we'd share these songs, and I'd hide my, confessions of love in these songs, and this was one of those. It's called "What I Want from You." I see you every day. It's a natural thing that I would like to avoid. Questioning, except that at every touch a spark is ignited. I'd die to ignore, but due to no follow line, my eyes and my voice keep begging you for begging you for more. This is different from everything else. I can feel it in how I think. The days are structured around your steps, and it's hard for me to decipher what you see. So wait for the past that'll never be made. Feel sorry you left and keep wishing you'd stayed. But I finally got you for a little while. That small bit of time would be fine. Would be fine. But then as soon as I start to dream, I'm stopped in my tracks by reality. 'Cause really, why would you ever want me? Why would anyone ever want me? I don't know what I want from you yet, so I'll just sit outside and watch the rain. I don't know what I want from you yet. Won't you stay a while and watch the rain? I don't know what I want from you yet, but won't you stay a while and watch me rain? I don't know what you want from me yet, but please stay a while and watch me that was a request from Brian. That's a song of mine from Orange Days on Lemon Street, my first album. That's What I Want From You. Cool. Let's see what happened in the comments while I was playing. Oh, thank you, Erin. That's really sweet. Awesome. This trivia is easier than water going under a gate. Yeah, I just think maybe because aren't very many of us here, and a lot of us that are here are already patrons. That might be why. You guys are cracking me up. So just in case you missed it, Erin is offering a Patreon membership to my Patreon membership for as a gift to anyone who can answer his trivia question, which is a little bit higher in the comments. It looks like this. So I just think there may not be enough of us here. But if you are not yet a patron and would like to check it out as a gift from Aaron, just answer this question in trivia and he'll get you set up with a membership. Thank you, Michelle, so much. I appreciate it. All right, I think I'm caught up on requests at this point. Let's get this free membership to somebody before I leave. Thank you so much, Janice and Lindsay, for becoming patrons during the stream today. That's incredible. We're doing, I'm doing a special pledge drive. I do a pledge drive once a year, and that's why I'm talking about it so much. I try not to bother you all with it too often, but I do, I write and release a new single every month at Patreon. Patrons also get other stuff too. So they, I create a special video dedicated to them, and they're in the credits for that. I give them other bonus content throughout the year. Like in May, I just gave them a whole album for free. I released a new album and I just gave them that for free. Stuff like that. They get things all year long. And of course, depending on the tier where you pledge, you get some extra things as well. And it's really fun, and it's more fun with more people. So if you'd like to try it out, you can try it for as little as $1. For this week, I basically do that process of writing a song and releasing it to you, but I do that every day for a week. And then at the end of the week, we do a special online web concert for just patrons where I play all of those songs for the very first time live in front of you to my great anguish and terror, and so I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. That's this coming Monday. Hilarious, Joseph. So in the spirit of talking about my postponed wedding, this is a song about about someone going like, why is it? I wish I could just get married now because I'm so excited to get married. It's called Counting Down. Stand it, you know I can hardly think straight. Stars in my eyes, heart full of butterflies. So I'm counting down to our wedding day. Oh, I've got quite the sweetie, thinking of him from the moment I wake. Like a dreamy young girl, my head's all a-whirl. So I'm counting down to our wedding day. All this time I thought those bells would never ring for me. Now I can tell that pretty knell heralds more joy than I could have believed. Now it's just around the corner. How much longer do I have to wait? All my dreams will come true, a bolt right out of the blue. So I'm counting down to our wedding day. All this time I thought those bells would never ring for me. Now I can tell that pretty knell heralds more joy than I could have believed. Now it's just around the corner. How much longer do I have to wait? All my dreams will come true, a bolt right out of the blue. So I'm counting down to our wedding day. I'm counting down to our wedding day. Counting down to our wedding day. I can't wait to say I do. Janice, I love it. Thank you. I'm glad that you like that song. Thank you so much. And again, any of these songs, if you like them, you should be able to download them to keep at Patreon now that you're a patron. Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree, Erin. Maybe if you're fine to make good on your offer, maybe we could try again tomorrow or some other time later this week. See if we can hook someone in and join the party. Just because it's more fun when there's more people like commenting and hanging out in the chat and watching the video and stuff. So let's get more people for this coming web concert this next Monday. All right, let's see. I'm caught up on requests. You guys are cracking me up with your comments. It's hilarious. I treasure you so. I just treasure you so. Truly, I do. Cool. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. So every year I do this 7 songs in 7 days challenge over at Patreon, where I write a brand new original song every day for a week, and the songs are inspired by or include a prompt or phrase that I get from my patrons. So I ask my patrons to submit prompts to me, and then I choose one at random at the beginning of the day, and then I write a song around that prompt and deliver it by the end of the day each day, and I do that for a week. That is similar to the process that I do every month, but for 1 week out of the year I do it every day. This is the third 7 songs in 7 days, though I've had my Patreon membership since March of 2016, so we've had that going for 4 years, but this is the 3rd year that I've done 7 songs in 7 days. So this song is a song, when I made my first one the other day, for this year, I went back and revisited some of the songs that I thought were similar from the other years, and I listened to this one and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like this song. I wonder why I never play it. And so this is called Unless I See You First. I think I might just take a rest, put an end to all this pettiness, for after all, is not it so? This body is just a shell I tow towards some never-ending night that's always somehow out of sight. I think I might just sleep a while, dream we met on some green isle, for I've resigned to dust and earth unless I see you first. Autumn dons her finest gown, but I'm only ever looking down, for at my feet her fallen suns are only ever tread upon. I know you'd know just what I mean. I yearn for our last reckoning, for what could be a better thing than to reunite with my lost queen? I'll never know what it was worth unless I see you first. Our story, such a distant past, sepia days not meant to last. But am I wrong to wonder how you plot about this planet now? I'll never quench that thirst unless I see you first. That's a song of mine called Unless I See You First, which is one that I wrote for 7 Songs in 7 Days back in 2018. And yeah, of course, Aaron, of course, whatever works with your schedule, absolutely. And it's really sweet of you to offer. That's so kind. This is another one. So these are, some of these are kind of downers because at the time I had just lost a friend, another friend. And so I tried, closer to when she passed, I tried to, this is a second, I have like one big one, like my best friend died in 2012, but this is another close friend of mine. I just don't have that many close girlfriends, guys, and this was like, ugh, it's a tough one. It's like, oh, another one gone. Okay. um, Anyways, so she passed away in, let's see, I guess it was late 2017, I suppose, if this was 2018. And when she first died, I had written, this song for, I tried writing this song and I just like couldn't even get through it. That was sort of about her. And so during 7 Songs in 7 Days, in 2018, I tried to like, I didn't rewrite that song, but I wrote something different, and this is kind of what I came up with. So it's a little bit of like a combination of inspirations, but primarily about the second friend that died, but with a little bit of some other stuff in there too. Anyway, I like this song, and I don't play it that often. This is definitely one. This is why I have 2 projects, because I have one Big Dark Room, which is sort of all those sort of sad, somber songs, like more folk rock stuff. And this is one of those. So hope you like it. I just hadn't played it in a while. I wanted to give it a try. Such a glimmer in your eye that reflected all the light from all the beautiful things that surround you. A humor cold and dry that somehow did not defy all the loveliness about you. And I know the insults you would hurl if you were still in this world. You know it's not always about you. Give it a whirl, toughen up, girl. But I don't believe it without you. I don't believe it without you. Worked yourself to the bone, lots of time alone, more than enough to enact all the dreams you'd been planning. And it must have worn you down, 'cause after all you came around to the light of the fire you'd been fanning. We are all stardust, they say, and start out that way. And I do believe that about you. Am I master of my own fate? Do I have what it takes? 'Cause I don't believe it without you. I don't believe it without you. Just see me now, would you wonder how you thought I'd forget all about you? I can still hear the sound of the promise you vowed, but I don't believe it without you. I don't believe it without you. That's I Don't Believe It. That's another song that I wrote for 7 Songs in 7 Days back in 2018. I know it's a little bit of a downer, but I really like that song. It's got a good melody and stuff. I don't play it that often. I wanted to share it with you guys today. All right, I am going to jet because I have to write a song based on one of your prompts today. So shortly after this, if you're new if you're new to Patreon and you want to, you can, if you get the app on your phone, you certainly don't have to, but if you get the app on your phone, there's kind of like, they have their version of like Instagram stories. And that's where I've been actually doing the drawing on there so that you can see, so that you can see me do the drawing. So you know I'm not cheating. No, I'm just kidding. And also those are live for 24 hours, so you don't have to like race and go try to find it, but you can see, since it's going to be a few hours in between doing the drawing and the song, you can kind of see if your song got chosen earlier in the day and then hear it later if that's the case. If you would like to submit a prompt, there's an easy way to do that over at Patreon. You'll have to dig into the post a little bit since I've been posting a lot last couple days, but it is there if you'd like to submit a prompt. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, Janice and Corinne. I so appreciate it. You guys are so kind. Thank you for listening. And again, if you would like to join us for as little as $1, you can come and join us at Patreon and hear all the songs and get downloads of all of them, and maybe get your prompt turned into a song and join us for the special exclusive web concert next Monday evening, where I'm going to play all of those new songs for you all in a row. Thank you everyone for joining. Those of you who joined today, it's been amazing. I'm so happy to have your support. Thank you everyone for tuning in with me for another Crooner Coffee Hour. I'm going to be back tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. I have not yet decided what decade I'm going to do, because usually I try to add a bunch of songs, and I don't know that I'll have time to do that. So we'll have to see what I have that will get us through a whole hour or whatever of songs from a particular decade from the 20th century. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you for hanging out with me and tuning in with me today, and I'm looking forward to catching you again tomorrow or some other time, sometime soon. And I hope you have a good one. Take care now, everybody.